Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys a first impressions on the new Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions little eyeshadow palette. I mean, it's not too new, but I recently picked it up, so it's new to me. This is actually my first official purchase from Huda Beauty. Like, I wanted to get products from her line, but I just never did, you know? But when I saw that she released these little guys, I'm like, those are so cool. So she has this one, which is basically a bunch of green shades, and then she has other ones with like pinks, orangey tones, reds, but I figured I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I was feeling a green vibe and look like for my life, you know? So I picked this up. This does retail for $27 on Sephora's site. Like I mentioned, she has a whole bunch of other ones to choose from, so if this is not your style, you can choose a different one. I will have the link down below if you guys want to pick it up for yourself. This is actually really tiny, and this is the Too Faced Tickled Peach palette. You guys can see kind of in the same small family, so you can totally throw this in your purse and, you know, do your makeup on the go if you want to, because it is very small. There's just a little sleeve over here. Here's just a little close-up, really cute. I love it, just pretty. It's a cardboard package. And then here's how these shades look like on the inside. It seems like there are 3 mattes and 9 metallic shades, making this a selection of 9 different colors. Okay, so I'm so excited to create a look with this. I haven't done a green look in probably ever in my life, like a dedicated green look. So I want to create like a hot ass look with this, you know what I mean? I have my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe brushes chilling right over here. A lot of you guys asked me if they're worth it. Personally, for me, it is, because I feel like it's a whole selection of brushes all in one. I don't have to dig and go through other things that I have. I like that everything is just in this set that I need, you know? So I love it and I would recommend it. Okay, let me go ahead and give you guys swatches first. Let's see what we're working with here. And then we're going to do, nice. And then we're going to do an eye look to see if this is shit or if it's not. Alright, so just from initially swatching these guys, I will say that the mattes in here seem a bit weak. Like they're not swatching well, and they're not really picking up well on the finger either. The metallics in here are seriously the opposite. Super pigmented, very saturated with color, and full-on pigmentation. I'm curious to see what kind of look I'm going to create with this, because the mattes don't seem like it's the best, and I hope it's not going to be like all like muddy. But I guess it'll be trial and error, we'll see. I just got a belly button ring, and the desk is hitting that spot exactly, and I'm kind of like, you know, I'm not used to it. Oy. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All my brushes are super dirty, so I have like this color switch thingy that I purchased from TJ Maxx. Amazing, $3, and works like a charm. Kind of. Oh wow, it's so dirty. I have to clean this. Okay, so I am going for more of a like blown out dramatic type of look. I want to do something like that. There's no setting shade over here, so I just use some of the Derma Blend loose setting powder. The first shade I'm going to go in with from the palette is this green one right over here to kind of build up the crease. So let's see what's up. It's picking up okayly on the brush. Okay, not bad. There's a teensy bit of greenness going on. I think it'll be a good transition shade. The next shade I'm going to go in with is this one right over here. It's a deeper green color. I wish there would have been a shade between this one and this one, because I feel like this is like too light and this is like dark. But we'll see how it works with the eye look. I'm just going to take it on a smaller crease brush and build it up in the crease a teeny bit lower, because I still want to see that like mint color. So I think that shade blended out pretty nicely. I'm so not used to seeing myself in like green colors. I'm like, whoa, I think I blended it up a bit too high, but it's cool. We're good. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is this one right over here. It's a brown. Just gonna take a little bit of that and put it in the crease as well, but much lower than the green, because I obviously want this look to be more green than brownish. Okay, so I think that shade blended in pretty nicely. I think that the combination of this brown and this green kind of made it into more like an army green kind of color. And it's nice. It's not like, whoa, oh my god, it's so pretty. But it's not bad. I did have to build it up a few times to get it to this intensity. So have that in mind. For the lid, I'm gonna go in with this gorgeous color right here. It's so pretty. It's like the prettiest one. And then for the inner corners, I'm gonna go in with this shade right over here. Here's what we have so far. I'm not beyond like totally obsessed digging this look. I feel like the transition shades kind of look a little bit dirty, and the shade on the lid is actually super beautiful, but I don't feel like it's actually a gradient of beautiful color. I just feel like it's like crease shades and then like boom, like lid shade. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna finish the look and see the final look at the end, but so far I'm like in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and do the lower lash line. I'm just gonna take the same transition shades that I took for the crease, this, and this, and then, you know what, no. Oh, for the lower lash line, I think I'm just gonna take this shade right over here just to kind of switch it up and make it a bit different, and I'm gonna buff that out. Just gonna blend a little bit of that out, and it applied pretty opaquely, but there is a nice amount of fallout. I felt like with the other shades that I put on the lids, there wasn't any. I'm just watching my face 1 second. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other eye. It's like day and night. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other eye, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up the other eye. For mascara, I'm gonna be using the CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast mascara. It's actually an okay mascara. I'm not like crazy over it. It's definitely more of like a natural like mascara, so if you like that, you might like this. For me, I do like my lashes to be dramatic, even if I'm going for a more natural look. So I guess it's personal preference, so. I'm going to wear lashes because I feel like this look just needs it. You know, it's like screaming for lashes. I'm gonna use the Pure Bombshell lashes. They look amazing, super fluffy and delicious. I recently picked these up from Ulta, so I have to use them. Here is the final look. I will say with lashes and eyeliner and the whole look tied in, I do think it looks beautiful, and I do think that it's very dramatic, it's very green toned and very sexy looking, if I may say so myself. But I will say the process to actually getting to this look was not an easy one for me. I didn't feel like confident that the look will come out great. I was just winging it, and I'm like, okay, fine, like if it comes out good, good. If not, then like whatever. I will say just from using this palette the first time that the mattes in here are definitely much more weaker than the metallics. I do wish that, you know, there are 9 shades in here. I wish you would have maybe put 4 mattes and 5 metallics, or 5 mattes and 4 metallics, just to kind of have a nice selection of both. Not like a minimal amount of mattes and a bunch of metallics, because I feel like we kind of need a little bit of both, you know? So that's the first thing that I'm going to say about this. Also, some of the metallic shades in here do have a nice amount of fallout, and even if you tap off the excess, you still will have fallout, and it'll kind of go in your eye a little bit, especially if you're buffing it out on your lower lash line. So that's what I realized with this too. I won't say that this is a shitty palette, but it's definitely not like an oh my goodness type of palette, a palette that I feel like you guys need to run out to and get now. I love the fact that each small palette that she created is a color story. So it's extremely convenient. Like if you want to go for a green look, you don't have to look through all your palettes for one green eyeshadow here, one green eyeshadow there. You have it all in one. And that's with her other palettes as well. Like she has a pink palette, a purple palette, an orangey palette. So I love the color stories of each palette because I feel like it's convenient, easy, and fast. So that's why I do like these little guys, but I do feel like I wish the quality would be a teeny bit better and a little bit more of a breeze to work with. You know, I haven't tried any other Huda Beauty palettes, and a lot of people say that these are not the same as her bigger palettes. Like those are oh my god, and these are like okay. So I can't say and I can't compare it to her bigger palettes, but I mean, and this palette is made in China. I'm not saying that means anything. Some palettes that are made in China are amazing, but that's just for reference. Maybe that's why it's not like, oh my goodness. But that was my experience with this. I think that I still want to go ahead and play around with this a little bit more. I'm not like turned off from it or anything. For $27, if you're looking for specific color story palettes, I think that these palettes are nice and fun to play around with. However, just have in mind that they're not like, oh my god, mind-blowing, like underwear dropping situation, you know what I mean? I would absolutely love to know what you guys think of these mini Huda Beauty palettes, if you guys like them, if you enjoy them, if you don't. If you guys enjoyed this look or if you think it came out like shit, please let me know. I'm not gonna get insulted. I do want to know like what you guys think. So, you know what I realized? I didn't even put on lip product. Now we're set, now we're good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.